All right, bottom of the screen. Here comes Kennedy's Fun Ride. No, going the other way now. Oh, shot on goal by the Dead Wings. Big save there. It's very nice. All right, here we go. Face off in the Kennedy's Fun Ride zone. Winter time, I'd vote Inferno as well. Inferno match. All right, here come the boys now. Puck is kind of loose in the neutral zone, kind of back and forth in the neutral zone now. Here comes Kennedy's Fun Ride up the ice. Oh, big shot, big goal for the Dead Wings. We're waiting for that to happen there, and there's Shem. All right, that's it. All over in the bottom series. That's going to be a big one. Detroit Dead Wings just barely beaten out. Kennedy's Fun Ride. Close game there. That kind of went back and forth, especially towards the end there. Wintertime, you should do an Inferno. I agree with Rocky. Do an Inferno match, dude. Inferno matches are cool. Though they don't happen very often, though. All right, game number 2 is on the board here. I need to get. Oh my god, I gotta get me a beverage. Can you guys please bear with me? All right, here we go. I'm back. In an Inferno match? Dude, that's sick. Superplex through the table. All right, bear with the sound. It might be a little low on your guys' end. We do have no score role models taking on no soup. We'll look at the standings here if they can update. Hold on. Turbo Hawk 2-ing all over the stream. What's going on, Lana Barraza? Well, hello there. Howdy. How are you? Welcome to the stream. You are on YouTube. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from tonight? You don't know yet? Okay, that's cool. That's it. Well, welcome. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Appreciate y'all. We have the 239 Hockey League. Well, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that immensely. Muchas gracias, as we say. So welcome. I'm Johnny B, one of the hosts for our esports hockey league, 239 Hockey League, the craziest, one of the longest running leagues out there. We've been around for a long time now. Great league, great size, a lot of people, good people. You know, we have a good community here, so hopefully you like what you see. If you like what you see, maybe you can join us and join the league. Appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. All these series are at one piece, 1 game 0 now. We do have a goal here on the top left side of the screen. It's going to be no soup for you with the first goal. We'll take it to the standings right now. So with the win, role models will go into second place. No soup for you. Do take a point for the overtime loss. Dead Wings with the big win there at 9 points. Dig Deep and Kennedy's Fun Ride with the loss will stay here at 5 and 6. And then Rebuilding Forever with their first win of the season are now at 3 points, looking to climb the ladder a little bit as much as they can. They got a long way to go though. Excuse me. All right, we do have a goal here on the bottom. It's going to be the El Capitan, Shem. Shem. Lana Barraza. I like saying your name. Lana Barraza. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it that you are here. How are you today? What are you up to today? What good things are you up to today? Anything fun? Anything good? Lana Barraza. It's a fun name to say. I'm going to say it like 100 times. All right. What are we doing here tonight? We have 3 games going on. We have a 1-1 tie, top left of the screen, if you can check it out, or if you're in the YouTube Shorts view, which I think most of you are. The top screen, just below me right here. 1-1 is the score. That middle screen, they're going through the replay here. It looks like they hit the post. It's 1-0 Rebuilding Forever. The team that lost, you know, either through regulation or overtime, 6 straight, took their first win tonight, and they're in the lead here in game number 2. They might be turning over a new leaf. Like I said, remember, Rebuilding Forever made some changes. Some good changes, I think. I think they made, you know, it's tough giving up Kane, but if you want quality, you got to give up quality. You know, you're not going to get all of their good guys for all of your bad guys. You got to give something to get something. There's Lemansky with a goal. Lemansky from Cobb. Cobb was an animal in game number 1. So combined with the new guys they do have, their regular guys or normal guys are coming through. Cobb was huge with 4 goals in game 1. Lemansky's been pretty consistent. And Karpinas has been doing his thing. 2-0 Rebuilding Forever. Bottom screen, the Dead Wings are up 1-0. Bottom screen, if you're on the YouTube Shorts, All right, top left. We got 3 seconds left in the first period. 3, 2, 1, and cut. All right, period number 1 is up. 1-1 is a score. Take a look to the top right of the screen. We have the other series going on now. Rebuilding Forever up 2-0 here in the second period. Hi, Jax. Hi, Jax. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Did you get in the catnip? I don't know, my cat's being goofy. All right, we got an intermission now. First intermission. Couple of intermissions now, even in the Kennedy's Fun Ride series. Looks like we have kind of a good little highlight here to my left, to the bottom if you're on the vertical view. Oh, he just got crushed. Big hit. Got smushed, man. And like the stuff in the between the sandwich. All right, top left goal. Veds from Wizzy. 45 seconds into the period. All right, big shot. Oh, what do we got? We got a goal. All right, big load, fat load, bro, big load. Fat load, bro, with the goal for the Dead Wings. Big load. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you that. All right, top left of the screen. All of it, man. It's like role models. Kind of got some goals there, bro. 3-1 now. Almost midway through the second period. It's 14 minutes, just under 14 minutes left in the second period. All right, top right of the screen. 2-0 Rebuilding Forever. Still holding on to the lead. Dead Wings up 2-0. Top right of the screen. Here comes Dig Deep. Dig Deep with a puck now into the back of the boards there. Back in the net. Oh, good defense for the Rebuilding Forever. Rebuilding in the dark jerseys. Trying to get the puck out left side of their ice now. Did I Wintertime in your video game? All right, we got to cut. We got to go. It's going to be Juice, Uncle Juice for the Dead Wings. Uncle Juice. All right, top right of the screen. We are in the second intermission. Three nothing Dead Wings at the bottom. 2-0 Rebuilding Forever. Start of the third period, and top right of the screen, No Soup For You has scored. It's now 3-2, so they're only down by 1 now. We have a question in the chat. What do we got? Oh, is that Kwong? That is King Kwong to you guys. Yeah, I'm looking at the lineups. No, it doesn't look like he's playing tonight. For Dig Deep, it's looking like Matt 444 and G.I. Joe Destro on defense there. Sexy Rocco up front with Lost in a Sauce and Nuts and Burgers. And then in net, they got Mac Dog 39. Question in the chat, Johnny. There's a Japanese restaurant near me. Or should I DoorDash for it? Dude, it's Japanese. It's got to be good. It's got to be good. Dude, I love Chinese and Japanese food. It's the best. I don't get it that often, but when I do, it's an amazing time. Good old Kwong is in the chat tonight, man. We got Kwong here. Yeah, no defense tonight. Wintertime says, I always thought seeing these things in lawyer commercials were things to hold. I like the little scale. Little lawyer scales. All right, all games are in the third period or about to go into the third period. Let's have it. Second intermission here. Detroit Dead Wings up 3-0. 17-7, the shots on goal for the Dead Wings. So definitely holding on here. I mean, they're definitely playing very well. They're certainly a bit better than the first game in terms of, holding a solid lead. That first game was very close for the whatever what we saw anyways towards this end of the second period and beyond. But here we are, game number 2, a little bit better of a offense and defensive effort here for the Dead Wings, not allowing any goals so far through 2 periods. That's a good match. That's a good question. What do you guys? What are the periods set to in the online game? We have a goal here. Bottom of the screen, Shem. The captain makes it 4-0. King Kwong in the chat says, deep going with the A lineup of forwards against Rebuilding Forever, who hadn't won yet. Yeah, I'm not sure what the reasoning behind the lineup was. Maybe just availability. I'm not really sure. That is a valid point, though. I mean, and it's nothing against Rebuilding Forever. I mean, they might be on the rebound. They had a horrible start. They got a couple new guys in. They might be on the. We don't know. I mean, they won game 1. They're about to. They're leading in game 2. They could win game 2. They're up 3-1. 5 minutes left in the third. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but. So, I mean, this may be a really good team now. We'll have to see. But, yeah, I know what you're saying, though. If you're going up against a team that going into tonight was 0-5-1, now 1-5-1, yeah, do you put your A, especially if you have part-timers, you got to factor that in, who's playing what. But yeah, but do you put your A lineup? Or do you save it for, the next game, which might be tougher? Statistically. King Kwong says, standard for EASHL, but not every period the same length. Third periods are typically longer. Yeah, I want to say they're around 8 minutes each or something like that, and then it just depends. If there's a lot of stoppages in play. Last minute is, so last minute is an actual minute. It's not an accelerated minute. Yeah, the periods will show 20 minutes, but it's really more like 8 to 10 minutes. And we have a goal at the bottom here. It's going to be Kennedy's Fun Ride. Justin Williams with the goal. Mr. Game 7, Justin Williams, that's right. He's had a solid night tonight. Relatively consistent. He's got the 1 goal for Kennedy's Fun Ride. He's trying to get it started here. It's got to start somewhere. Could he be Mr. Game 2 tonight? All right, looks like Rebuilding Forever have held on to the lead, and they ended up winning, and they're up 2-0. So their first 2 games of the season occurring tonight. Again, we're not gonna roll out the red carpet just yet. We're not gonna put the cart before the horse. But this is a good sign for Rebuilding Forever. They had a rough, really awful start. And all of a sudden, they got their first 2. They did have an overtime loss the other day. So they didn't go home empty-handed, but they do have the 2 wins tonight out of 2. So they got 1 more game to go. We got an inching. Do I want anything from the Japanese shop? Yeah, I'll take some sushi. Dude, sushi's the best. Do you guys have a lot of Japanese restaurants up there in Alaska? King Kwong says Cobb is 7-1 in his last 8 against the Rocco team. That's an interesting stat. Very interesting stat line. I kind of found that interesting. All right, we do have a Game 2 victory up in here. Top left of the screen here. Oh, goal, the Dead Wings. Gonna be Fat Load Broad with the goal. Including playing for the notably elite Funkadelics. Dude, I remember the Funkadelics. Has Cobb been on a Rocco team before? I think so. He might have in the past, most likely. Sorry if I just jinxed you, Cobb. Now that you said that, he's going to be a bum. I'm almost certain he was. All right, sorry, I didn't update the game there. Role models are up 2-0 on their opponent. It looks like the Dead Wings will go up to all 3 series. Will have a 2-0 series lead. There it is, 2-0. All right, 2-2, man. Role models are up 2-0 over Soup for You. Rebuilding Forever up 2-0 against Dig Deep. And the Dead Wings are up 2-0 against Kennedy's Fun Ride. Kwong's been here for a few seasons, at least 5. Yeah, Kwong's been around the block. All right, got game 3 going on here. King Kwong in the chat. Fun fact, I played in the same rookie combine as Nuts and Burgers. There's a significant difference in games played and points between us. Yeah, Nuts is on a different, Nuts is doing his own thing. Nuts is definitely a, quality player. Yeah, Nuts has definitely had a lot of success here in 239. He's gross. I actually played with him for the first time last week. And you guys have been in this league for a while. Both of these, at least a handful of seasons. Yeah, Nuts and Burgers, he's a sick player, man. Like, I mean that in a good way. Like, dude's legit. Beginning of 25, yeah. Kwong, that was actually my first NHL game in 6 years. It's taken me a while to get back in the swing. Yeah, I didn't really get... I have NHL 26 because of Game Pass now, but... outside of like 2 through 9 league, when I was a player, I rarely ever played NHL. Just not that into it. Oh, what's up, JC? Hey, JC's in the house. What's good? JC asks, who is the left defense for Dig Deep? I have that up here. Hold on, hold up. It is Matt 4for4. Matt 4for4 on the left side. G.I. Joe Destro in the on the right side. For Dig Deep. And then up. Oh wait, he was supposed to be... Okay, so these stat sheets... Okay, they're incorrect then. I wonder... Hold on. Yeah, they switched it up. They did switch it up on me. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Yeah, Matt's at center now. Oh my god. Yeah, they switched it. Actually, it's Matt. Yeah, Matt and Rocco switched. Rocco's on D. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at right now, on there. Rocco's on right defense. It looks like. And we got a goal left side, top left here. We got a goal for Veds. Veds has been the most consistent scorer for his team tonight. Two through 9 News, Jimmy to have an episode on my 600-pound life. Good lord. Jimmy, what happened, bud? He's 400 tops. Brutal. I've never watched that show. I never really got into those weird shows like Honey Boo Boo or 600-Pound Life or all that. I never really got into that. We do have a goal here at the top right. It's going to be, speaking of the devil, nuts and burgers. Nuttiest game all night. The goals just kept coming and coming. Sorry, Rocky and Cobb. Yeah, dude. All right, top left role models are up 1-0 here. About 9 minutes left in the first period. Role models looking for the sweep. Yeah, dude, Monday was crazy, dude. Monday was sick. My shirt is wild. Got this off TikTok shop for like $8. All right, looking at the standings right now. Looking at the standings after 2 games here in this. So role models with another win gets them to 14 points, just 2 shy of Pink Pony Club. No soup for you. Just can't make the climb. Here comes Dead Wings. They've been winning tonight. They're climbing the ladder too. Dig Deep with some losses. Kenny's Fun Life with some losses. Rebuilding forever. 2 wins tonight. Now 2-5-1. So they're 1 point out of 8th place. So if they can win, they'll be 3-5-1. And tied for 5th. So that'll be a huge jump for them. So keep an eye on that Rebuilding Forever team, who are losing 1-0 right now, by the way. They are trailing 1-0, still very early in the game. All right, go around league here. Role models up 1-0 with about 1.5 minutes left in the first period. Top right of the screen. Dig Deeper finally up 2-0. They finally get a lead here tonight. They're leading Rebuilding Forever 2-0 with about 15 minutes left in the second period. And in the bottom screen, our kind of late starter here in Game 3, no score. Kennedy's Fun Ride in Detroit. Dead Wings, 11 minutes, 56 seconds left in the first period. All right, just a reminder, tomorrow night, I keep thinking it's like a day, I keep thinking it's Thursday for some reason. Keep in mind, tomorrow night, we do have a 4-banger. We have 4 series tomorrow night. We have Tel Aviv taking on Role Models. We have Pink Pony Club taking on Kennedy's Fun Ride. I feel like we haven't seen Pink Pony Club in a few days, huh? Rebuilding Forever have a tough matchup against the Dead Wings. And then Rock Bottom taking on Dig Deep. Big matchups tomorrow. Pink Pony Club. That's right. That's right. That's right, King Kong. That's right. Everybody's going to be singing Pink Pony Club tomorrow night. Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen them in a while. But they'll be here tomorrow night. So don't you worry. We'll have Pink Pony Club and Kenny's Fun Ride. That'll be a good matchup. All right, bottom screen, goal. Looks like a nice pass there. I was watching that play develop. That's a goal by Shem there. Made it look easy. The pass was on point. Shem was in the perfect position. The goalie didn't really have much of a chance there. 1-0 Dead Wings. First of the game, assisted by Suzuki and Fat Load Road. Meanwhile, the top right screen right over here above my head, or the middle screen if you're on the YouTube Shorts view, it is now 3-0 for Dig Deep. Now, Dig Deep looking good here in this game. Could they prevent the sweep? All right, bottom of the screen over here to my left, or bottom screen if you're on YouTube Shorts. And the face-off goes to the Dead Wings. They lose the puck, though. Here come the Dead Wings left side. Got pushed out by the defense here of Kennedy's Fun Ride. Here comes Kennedy's Fun Ride, right side of the screen. To the point. Loses it, and here comes a breakaway for the Dead Wings. With some interesting camera work. Couldn't quite see that great save or whatever. All right, big play here, top left. Oh, King Kwong in the chat says, speaking of interesting camera work, we need to get Cobb to stream at some point. He plays inverted, attacking down versus up. Oh, really? I hate that. I remember trying that. I hated it. I found that needlessly difficult. Rob in the chat says, a guy I had in LG played on True Broadcast. Dude, Broadcast Cam it's beautiful, but it's horrible to play with. Like, we always used to joke around about everybody should use Broadcast Cam, and it is a good looking view. Like, it's really awesome visually if you're a viewer, but to play on it is the most brutally difficult thing ever. Like, it's a camera angle that does not cooperate with you. King Kwong, I used to be able to do it from playing versus my brothers, but I can't anymore. I must remember. Dude, it's too difficult to use Broadcast Cam. Anybody, I don't think anybody's old enough to remember NHL 97 on PlayStation 1. They had a first-person cam. I thought it was the greatest thing ever, but it was so hard to use. Oh, you mean in the inverted view? Yeah. Dude, I can't do inverted. I'm so used to up being on offense. Like, you go up to shoot, I don't know. Like, down to up is what I'm used to playing. Very few people do the opposite. Like, Cobb's unique, man. Not a lot of people feeling that weird, man. We had one that was cracked. Wait, what? Camera view plus the Wii remote having a swinger stick. Wait, what's that Wayne Gretzky hockey game? Because was there an NHL game on the Wii? I don't remember. Yeah, I remember there was Wayne Gretzky hockey. It came with a hockey stick. You plug the Wii remote. I never had it, but I've seen it. I don't know how fun that game was. Maybe I'll look it up on YouTube later. But was there an NHL 09 or 08 or 04 type game on there? I had a Wii. I just don't remember. All right, and Shem at the bottom gets a huge goal here for the Dead Wings. Shem with his second makes it 2-1 for Detroit Dead Wings. Wintertime says, ew, not true broadcast. I only use broadcast to watch bots play each other. Picked it up for $1 at EB Games back in the day. Yeah, EB Games was the stuff back when I lived in Canada. It was all about it. We didn't have GameStop. We had EB Games. And I think we had like other mom and pop type stores, but EB Games was our big like game franchise. It was our GameStop. I think EB Games died. I don't think. Heck, GameStop's about to die here. I rarely see anybody in them. King Kwong says Destro used to play Action Cam, which is as close as you can get to first person. Well, when I played, I like to be. I forget what view was called. It wasn't quite Action View or whatever you're talking about, like what Destro uses. But I'd like to get it nice and close because I like to be able to see what I'm doing. Like, I don't like the way overhead shot that some people use. I think it's too far away. Hard to see everything. Well, it's not hard to see everything. It's hard to see, like, your guy in relation to the puck, and I think that's crucial information. All right, we got a shot. We have a goal here. And that's going to be the Kennedy's Fun Ride, boys. Scary Terry with that buck celebration, dude. He loves that thing. Scary Terry ties it up here in the second period. EB Games is the same company as Games. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say they're basically the same business model. Basically, trade you buy a game brand new for $60, trade it in 3 days later, and they give you $3.50 for it, and then they turn around and sell it for $55. Terry without the rooster or turkey. Yeah, dude, I remember Scary Terry got rid of the turkey thing. I wonder why. All right, go around the league here. Role Models up 1-0 with 9 minutes left in the third. Not a lot of scoring, a lot of good defense, a lot of good goaltending in this one. Top right of the screen, we're at 4-2 now for Dig Deep. The rebuilding forever might take the first loss here tonight. That'll prevent a sweep for Dig Deep. And then the bottom screen, this one will be the one that runs the latest here. It is 2-2. Detroit Dead Wings and Kennedy's Fun Ride late in the second. All right, we got a goal in the bottom. It looks like it's going to be, I think that's Shem. It's Shem. Man, Shem is doing it, man. Got the Hattie. He's got all 3 goals for Detroit Dead Wings tonight. Hey, if they hold on for the win, man, Shem's a big part of that. Shem's a big reason. All right, second intermission, and that's going to be 3-2 for the Dead Wings. All 3 goals courtesy of the Shem. Top left of the screen, we got 2 minutes left in the game. Role models holding on to a slim 1-0 lead. Here comes Super U in the white jerseys, trying to make something happen. Ooh, a little shot there, desperation shot. Couldn't quite bear it. What's good, Skeletor 1? Welcome, Skeletor 1. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Where are you from, buddy? Where are you watching from? All right, top right of the screen, and Dig Deep have won the game. So no sweep tonight. Both teams get some much-needed points. Oh my God, you're from Toronto too, man. Well, I'm originally from Toronto. I live in Pittsburgh, though. But I was born and raised in Toronto, my man. Toronto, North York, and Oakville. That was my stomping grounds back in the day, dude. But I'm in Pittsburgh now. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been back home. Oh, you're born in BC, man. That's awesome. You went from the West Coast. You know, is USA better? It's kind of a loaded question because, you know, it's better in some ways, and there's some ways it's not. You know, there's pros and cons. I do enjoy it. I've lived here 21 years now, so obviously I do like it. But you know, I like the climate here better, and it's not like, you know, Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania is a tropical paradise, but it's got better weather. That we don't get a lot of snow. We don't get as much snow as back home. Like, is USA better? Like how I'm getting my pardon. The people here are fine. I've never been mistreated here. Everybody's been always cool to me. I love living in an NFL city. Like being minutes, I live like half an hour from Acrisure Stadium, and it's just like so cool to be that close to an NFL stadium. After a while, the novelty kind of wears off, but it's kind of cool. I don't miss the snow back home in Toronto. I don't miss the taxes. Dude, the taxes back home are horrible. Like, it's lower cost of living here, thankfully. You're an Eagles fan? No, well, you know, I'll go to Steelers games, but I'm actually a 49ers fan. I'm actually a Niners fan. But, you know, when the Steelers play, if they're not playing the Niners, you know, go Steelers, right? All right, we got another. Yeah, dude, I'm a big 49ers fan. Huge. I mean, like, maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest. That's true, Skeletor. That's true. Especially in some of, like, the more tropical states, like you got, like, places like California or whatever. Kwong in the chat says Skeletor 2 is better than Skeletor 1. All right, so left side of the screen, we got, what is that, Veds, the lone goal to give role models the win. That's why I want to come party. Yeah, I did. A lot of good. I like it here, and I've been along the Eastern Seaboard quite a few times. It's a nice place, man. You know, there's pros and cons. You know, without getting too deep into it. You know, obviously, like, you know, sometimes you get if you're, you know, living in bigger cities, you get the crime rate, and you know, politics is really huge here, which I'm not a big fan of. People kind of get like fanatic about it, which is not really my thing. Like I said, I don't miss the taxes back home, like the high cost of living and the snow. I don't miss that.
A new subscriber.
Thank you for subscribing. DJ Skeletor 1. Are you a He-Man fan, by the way? All right, we got a goal here, and the Dead Wings are up 4-3. It's gonna be Hammerman with the goal. We are at 4-3 for the Dead Wings. And a goal! Just like that. Oh my god, let's go to the single game view. Holy crap, they got some crazy stuff going on here, man. All right, switch to the single game view, guys. What, are you going to the movies tomorrow? Dude, I'm not watching He-Man. Nothing against, like, I used to love He-Man. Dude, I'm in my 40s. I liked He-Man. I can tell you're a big He-Man fan. Skeletor, there's only certain types of people who like the name Skeletor, know the name, and that's a He-Man person, right? Like, I used to love He-Man when I was a kid, but I have no desire to see the movie. And not in the theater, anyways. Like, I might wait till it comes out on Amazon Prime or something and rent it, but I can't be bothered to go to a theater and watch He-Man or Masters of the Universe, dude. Same here. I'm 46 as well, dude. I'm same age as you. So I grew up in the 80s. I loved He-Man. I had a sister who was a big She-Ra fan back in the day. So, you know, she'd have her She-Ra toys. I'd have He-Man, and we'd intertwine the two. But like I said, I do agree that the characters in this Masters of the Universe movie look way better. I don't know if you remember the original He-Man movie they came out with, where everybody looked like a complete joke. Even He-Man. He-Man was terrible. Like the guy, Dolph Lundgren. It looked nothing like He-Man, just like some random guy in a cape. Oh, goal! Kennedy's fun ride. Yeah, I hated that He-Man. Like, I was so excited because, like, oh my god, He-Man movie? For real? The only guy they got right was Beastman. Skeletor was terrible. They introduced all these new characters. Evil Lynn was okay. But I do agree, this new He-Man movie, the characters, like Skeletor looks like Skeletor. I also love Thundercats, G.I. Joe, and Transformers. I like Thundercats. Never was into G.I. Joe or Transformers. He was on praying. This one's finally good. Yeah, like the characters look like He-Man looks like actually He-Man. Oh, what a goal! What a snipe! Yeah, the characters. That Scary Terry looks like it. Yeah, no Orko. That's a wait. Is there no Orko in this new movie? I don't think there was one. There wasn't one in the last movie either. But there is Battle Cat. I think Battle Cat's in this movie. Yeah, I thought they dropped the ball. Like, at the time when they released the He-Man movie, or Masters of the Universe originally, back in like the late 80s, I think it was, or early 90s, I can't remember. Dropped the ball. Nobody looked like their counterparts, except maybe Man-at-Arms and Beastman. But, you know, the main characters, He-Man, Skeletor, it looked nothing. It looked like just random villains they picked off of Star Wars. But at least the new movie, they kind of look like their characters. I can't be bothered to go see it in the theaters. I'll wait till it comes in the home, out of curiosity. Oh, nice shot. Big save there, by the way, by the Dead. So just like that, the Dead Wings were winning, and now it looks like Kennedy's Fun Ride are going to pull it out here. Only 14 seconds to go in the third. Here comes Shem. Oh, nice pass. Almost got Fat Load Broad on the break. Yeah, He-Man was huge in the early to mid 80s, and there's the win there. Kennedy's Fun Ride will take the win, avoid the sweep. So based on that, looks like our only victim of the sweep was No Soup for You. They couldn't avoid it. Dig Deep took a win. Kennedy's Fun Ride took a win there. Yeah, man. All right, we got DJ Skeletor says, my name is It's Late. I got to work, so have a good night. Nice meeting you. Maybe I'll drop it tomorrow. Yes, super meeting you too. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Turn on notifications. I'll be on tomorrow doing this again. See you there. We'll talk more He-Man tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, the new He-Man movie. When I was watching. I went to the movies with my son, and there was a preview for the He-Man movie, and I was like, "Why are they doing this? Like, He-Man hasn't been relevant since the '80s." And even then, it was like for a select niche. Like, not like a lot of people like Transformers. A lot of people liked G.I. Joe. I thought it was a much more wider viewer base. You know, so if they make a Transformer movie tomorrow, I could get it. G.I. Joe, even though nobody really has paid attention to that since the early 90s, I could see it being a thing too. But He-Man was like a very specific, like it's very specific. Like Ninja Turtles, widespread appeal. But He-Man was just, it was just random that they would, like, I don't know why, it's just weird. Again, this is coming from a huge He-Man fan back in the day when I was a kid. That being said, I like the way the characters look. I think they look like realistic, not like their actual character counterparts. But at least, like I said, the last He-Man movie was a joke. It was terrible. Made no sense. All right, we'll take a look. I think a couple of the games haven't updated yet. So as of right now, Role Models game did not update. So they are actually at 8-1-0. They are tied with the Pink Pony Club. So Role Models sweeping No Soup for You tonight. That's huge for them. Not so good for No Soup for You. It brings the Role Models to the same amount of points, same record as Pink Pony Club. So two very impressive teams right there. Dead Wings taking 2 games tonight are at 11 points. Dig Deep with a win. Kind of separates themselves from Kennedy's Fun Ride. Kennedy's Fun Ride with the win, but 2 losses, up to 7 points. The big news is that Rebuilding Forever took their first 2 wins of the season tonight, so they are only 1 point out of getting out of the basement and 2 points away from a possible 6th seed. So, some positives to take from tonight's series for Rebuilding Forever. Obviously, they made some moves, some big moves, to bolster their lineup a little bit. And it appeared to at least succeed for the most part. So we'll see what happens next. Speaking of which, be back here tomorrow night. We have 4 games. I mentioned it earlier. I'll mention it again. Tel Aviv Hockey Club taking on Role Models. That'll be a banger. This game right here, Pink Pony Club taking on Kennedy's Fun Ride. This could be the series of the night. And then Rebuilding Forever taking on Dead Wings. Going to be a tough matchup. A good test for them. And then Rock Bottom taking on Dig Deep. Yeah, they do wintertime. Rebuilding has a 6.7, 6.7. That's right. All right. Hey, I got to get up a little bit earlier tomorrow, too, for myself, so I'm going to take off. Be back here tomorrow night. Be a good time. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. 2 through 9 Hockey League, signing out.